The present moment, your gateway to peace. It is the doorway through which we can access a state of tranquility and calmness that often eludes us in our busy lives. Written by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, this book emphasizes the importance of living in the present moment and how it can transform our lives. Life unfolds in the present moment. Every breath we take, every sensation we feel, happens in the now. Yet how often do our minds drift into the past, replaying memories, or race ahead to the future, consumed by anxieties? We often find ourselves caught in a web of thoughts that distract us from the beauty of the present. This incessant mental chatter pulls us away from the only place where life truly exists, the now. It robs us of the peace and joy that can be found in the present moment. It is in the present moment that we find peace, joy, and a deep connection to ourselves and the world around us. By grounding ourselves in the now, we can experience a profound sense of well-being. When we are fully present, we are no longer lost in the labyrinth of our thoughts. We become more attuned to the world around us and to our inner selves. We become aware of our senses, noticing the sights, sounds, and sensations around us. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, the warmth of the sun on our skin. We experience life with a heightened sense of clarity and appreciation. Every moment becomes a gift, a chance to connect deeply with the world. The worries of the past and the anxieties of the future fade away, replaced by a sense of peace and contentment. We find ourselves more resilient and better able to handle life's challenges. This state of presence is not about emptying the mind completely. It is about creating space within our minds to observe our thoughts without getting entangled in them. Rather, it is about becoming aware of our thoughts without judgment, observing them as they arise and pass away, like clouds in the sky. This practice allows us to maintain a sense of inner peace even amidst the chaos. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we free ourselves from the tyranny of the mind and tap into the wellspring of peace that resides within us. This inner peace is always available to us, waiting to be discovered in the now. The ego master of illusion. At the root of our suffering lies the ego, the voice in our heads that constantly seeks to define who we are. It thrives on identification with our thoughts, emotions, possessions, and social status. The ego tells us that we are separate from others, in constant competition for love, recognition, and success. This false sense of self creates a constant feeling of lack and insecurity. We become attached to fleeting pleasures and external validation, always striving for more, never truly satisfied. The ego's relentless pursuit of happiness in the external world leads only to further suffering. To find true peace, we must learn to detach from the ego's grip. This does not mean denying its existence, but rather recognizing its illusory nature. By observing our thoughts and emotions with detachment, we begin to see that we are not our thoughts, but the awareness behind them. The pain body releasing past suffering. The pain body is an accumulation of unresolved emotional pain from the past. It is a dense energy field that lodges itself within our being, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. The pain body feeds on negative experiences, replaying past hurts and traumas, keeping us trapped in cycles of suffering. When we identify with the pain body, we experience its pain as our own. We may lash out at others, withdraw into ourselves, or engage in self-destructive behaviors. The pain body thrives on attention and will often surface in moments of stress, triggering us to react in familiar, unhealthy ways. Healing the pain body requires us to bring awareness to it. By acknowledging its presence without judgment, we begin to disentangle ourselves from its grip. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and breath work, can help us observe the pain body without becoming overwhelmed by its intensity. Stillness of mind, finding your inner sanctuary. This journey begins with understanding the nature of our thoughts and emotions. The mind, in its natural state, is a vast and tranquil space, much like an untouched forest or a serene lake. However, we rarely experience this stillness because our minds are constantly bombarded with thoughts, worries, and distractions. These mental intrusions act like ripples on the surface of a calm pond, disturbing its natural tranquility. This incessant mental chatter creates stress, anxiety, and a sense of disconnection from ourselves and the present moment. It's like trying to find peace in the middle of a bustling city. Cultivating stillness of mind is essential for experiencing inner peace. Just as the dawn brings a new beginning, so does a quiet mind bring clarity and calm. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, provide a pathway to quiet the mind and access this inner sanctuary. Yoga, too, can be a powerful tool in this journey, helping to align the body and mind. By focusing our attention on the breath, a mantra, or a simple object, we can begin to observe our thoughts without getting carried away by them. This practice helps us to become the observer rather than the participant in our mental drama. As we become more adept at quieting the mind, we create space for deeper insights and realizations to emerge. These moments of clarity are like sunlight breaking through the canopy of a dense forest. We begin to experience a sense of peace and clarity that is not dependent on external circumstances. This inner sanctuary becomes a place of refuge, a serene pond amidst the chaos of life. This inner stillness becomes our refuge, a place of peace and tranquility that we can access at any time. Like the setting sun that brings a sense of closure and calm, our inner sanctuary offers us a timeless space of serenity and balance. The power of acceptance, embracing what is. Resistance to what is creates suffering. When we fight against reality, we create inner turmoil and prevent ourselves from experiencing the present moment fully. Acceptance, on the other hand, is not about resigning ourselves to unpleasant situations, but about acknowledging reality without judgment. When we accept what is, we surrender to the flow of life. This does not mean that we become passive or stop taking action. Rather, it means that we approach challenges with a sense of openness and equanimity, trusting that life unfolds as it should. Acceptance allows us to find peace in the midst of chaos. It empowers us to let go of the need to control everything and to trust in the wisdom of life itself. By embracing the present moment, we open ourselves to the possibility of growth, healing, and transformation. Aligning with life. Discovering your true path. Each of us has a unique purpose, a path that aligns with our deepest passions and values. However, the ego often obscures this path, leading us astray with its desires for external validation and material possessions. When we live in alignment with our true purpose, we experience a sense of fulfillment, meaning, and joy. Discovering our true path requires us to connect with our inner wisdom. This involves quieting the mind, listening to our intuition, and paying attention to the synchronicities that life presents. It may also involve exploring different interests, taking risks, and stepping outside of our comfort zones. When we align with our true purpose, we become a conduit for something greater than ourselves. Our actions flow effortlessly, and we experience a sense of ease and joy in our endeavors. Living in alignment with life brings a deep sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing that we are fulfilling our unique potential. Practical steps to presence. Integrating mindfulness into our daily routines. Integrating mindfulness into our daily lives doesn't require drastic changes or significant time commitments. Simple yet powerful practices can help us cultivate presence and awareness throughout the day, enhancing our overall well-being. Mindful breathing throughout the day. Take a few moments to focus on your breath, bringing your attention to the present moment. Notice the rise and fall of your abdomen as you inhale and exhale, feeling the air fill your lungs and then release. This simple practice can help you reconnect with the present moment, calm your mind, and reduce stress. Sensory awareness. Engage your senses fully in everyday activities to deepen your mindfulness practice. When you eat, savor the flavors and textures of your food, noticing each bite and the sensations it brings. When you walk, notice the sensations of your feet on the ground, the feeling of each step, and the connection with the earth. By paying attention to our senses, we ground ourselves in the present moment, fostering a deeper connection with our surroundings. Gratitude practice. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude by reflecting on the things you are grateful for each day, no matter how small. This could include simple pleasures, acts of kindness, or personal strengths, helping to shift your focus to the positive aspects of life. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment, peace, and overall happiness. Awakening to consciousness, the journey within. The journey to inner peace is not a destination, but an ongoing process of awakening to our true nature. It is a journey of self-discovery, of shedding limiting beliefs and embracing the fullness of who we are. As we cultivate presence, we begin to experience a profound shift in our perception of ourselves and the world around us. We realize that we are not our thoughts, emotions, or experiences, but the awareness behind them. This awareness is our true nature, a boundless and eternal presence that is always available to us. As we awaken to this truth, we experience a deep sense of peace, joy, and interconnectedness with all of life. The journey to inner peace is a lifelong adventure filled with challenges and triumphs. By embracing the present moment, cultivating mindfulness, and aligning with our true purpose, we embark on a path of profound transformation, awakening to the boundless potential that lies within us.